canopies do not fit into new construction. They're a renovation type project, and it can be done in a matter of saving money, and you're looking to come $1 million or so underneath it. This may be the answer to it.
I have 2 kids at Liberty High School and 1 at Liberty Middle. Picture of a section of one of the canopies located just outside of the auditorium. It pictures deterioration. There are several sections like this throughout the campus. If you visit our campus with rose-colored glasses, you'll most likely just see the roses. But I invite you to Staunton River or Liberty on a rainy winter day to walk to class with our students, perhaps next to a wheelchair-bound friend, to see through their lens just for a day. I want to be sure we plan for the future and the growth of this side of the county. The auditoriums at Liberty and Staunton River are in dire need of a redo. At our time, Bedford Primary gets a gym. These kids deserve a wide open space where they can be active and unleash their energy. I implore you to continue to support what's right so that this project is done right with the best materials that make sense for both safety and longevity for both Liberty and Staunton River. We aren't asking for the world, but our world deserves more than this. It's time we invest in our future of this county. These students are our future.
I'm a grader at Liberty High School. Right now she's an 8th grader at Liberty Middle School, and she is very active in the Liberty High School Performing Arts. So I have sat in some really uncomfortable chairs for a really long time. Growing social services needs, growing law enforcement needs, they are a part of growth. But they're also a part of poverty. And the town of Bedford, our poverty rate in the town is 20%. The poverty rate in the county is 8%. The Liberty School Zone needs to be attended to. We have an economically depressed area. That increases the need for more law enforcement. If you have an economically depressed area, that increases the incidence of substance abuse and the need for social services to get involved. It increases governmental costs in the long run. We show that we invest in our children, and what that says to folks, what it says to businesses, what it says to economic development and to growth is that we are a community that is worthy of investing in.
Come forward and say thank you for your consideration of the requested funds. And as we've heard tonight, these funds will take care of some much needed work at both our Liberty High School campus, our Staunton River campus, and then also the gymnasium at our Bedford Primary School. Just as a reminder, we continue, as we mentioned, looking at ways to cut the funding or the cost of the projects. We've had some really good success recently with our facilities committee reviewing and then asking for additional bids. So we've been saving money as well as on 2 roofing projects I'll share. We saved almost a little under $1 million on our 2 board members being involved in that facilities committee. So we will watch this. Just as a reminder, this is a cap of what it would be at the majority, but our plan is to certainly cut costs anyway, make sure the projects are done correctly.
As far as the awnings not being instructional, tell that to kids who have to walk through it every day. Tell that to kids who have to maneuver sidewalks that are cracked in wheelchairs and walkers, and substitutes who have to maneuver them in wheelchairs and walkers. It may not be textbook, but everything we do is instructional. Valuing kids is instructional. So we'd really appreciate the funding.
We value and appreciate the partnership between this body and the school board in serving our students and our parents and our staff and our citizens. On a personal note, in high school, what made me tick was being in musicals and in plays and in drama and singing on the stage. And that was as much a part of my high school experience as any of my academic coursework. I went on to perform in college and still have to be community. Really appreciate that the performing arts space for our students are going to be modernized for Liberty High School and for Staunton River High School to the same degree as our students at Jefferson Forest High School. So it's of extreme importance to those students and their families in our community that when they are taking their courses to learn about theater and production and music and dance, that they have a space that's comfortable and modern, well-lit, and comfortable for people who are coming to see the performance.
Right, so I'm a graduate of Stanford. I've sat through my own children there, and I want to see the maximum investment in the auditoriums from these funds. I'm fully supportive of this, and have been for many, many years.